Much discussion have been premised on the opposition commissioners appointed under Article 161(3)(b) of the Constitution. Some political pundits contend that these commissioners can only be removed for sickness, mental illness, or misbehavior, implying that they serve for life in accordance with Article 225(2) of Ghana's Constitution. Azruddin Mohamed of We Invest in Nationhood and the incoming opposition leader have suggested that opposition nominee commissioners resign from their portfolios. He made these recommendations since the Partnership for National Unity no longer serves as the main opposition party in Parliament. However, despite gaining 12 seats, it is still part of the parliamentary opposition alongside For Guyana, with 1 seat. APNU was formed in 2011 by former President David Granger, while commissioners like Vincent Alexander were appointed by the People's National Congress Reform in 2007. Therefore, the argument is that the law does not allow Mohamed to remove them, Mr. Alexander told Nightly News.
In my reading of the Constitution, there is no provision for him to retain. There's no provision for him to retain anybody.
Alexander noted that while some political experts are solely dependent on what should logically happen, it is important to understand what is stipulated by law.
The provisions for us to vacate office would be if we resign or if we die. If you read Mr. Neville December's article, he talks about a common sense interpretation. He cannot rely on the normal legal interpretation. So he is given an interpretation that seems to be what should logically happen. But the law is not always logical.
However, legal expert Neville December Jr., during an exclusive interview with Nightly News, said that the appointer who is the leader of the opposition at any given point in time was certainly not the post holder before September 1, 2025.
So I raised the question. Now that we have a new leader of the opposition in the form of Mr. Mohamed, if Mr. Mohamed had won the presidency and President Irfan Ali was the leader of the opposition, what would have happened to those gentlemen? Would Mr. Alexander and Corbyn and Chapman now be answerable to the new leader of the opposition, that is Mr. Irfan Ali, and the folks on the other side, Mr. Gunraj, Mr. Narayana, and Mr. Roy? Would they now be representing President Mohamed? No.
Basemba, a senior lecturer in public international law at the University of Guyana, said that the new leader of the opposition should have the option to keep or replace the current GECOM commissioners. He contended that his analyses are grounded on the principles of practicality to the extent of a commonsensical interpretation. But Alexander said that he will remain in his portfolio until advised otherwise, or if the matter is legally challenged.
I'm staying in my portfolio because I do not know of a legal basis on which I should be replaced. I'm not saying there isn't a legal basis. I don't know of it.
Nightly News understands that the 6 commissioners at the Ghana Elections Commission, GECOM, get over $450,000 after tax. Antonio Day reporting for the HGP Nightly News.